Alright. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. For anyone new here, my name is Pimpan. And, yeah, been gone for a while. And, we're gonna talk about that a little bit. There's some pictures that I want to share from the fire. I know I hate daylight savings time so much. Throws me up a wall. But, yeah. So this, that's the one from the hotel. You back up. Oop. Okay. It's part of it. This was our kitchen. After, the firefighters came in and stopped the fire. But, yeah, I'll get to that one here in a minute. The oranges on the counter. It's crazy. And yeah, like 90% of it wasn't even fire damage. It was just from, the water where they put out where the fire was. Now you can see it up here in the roof all got charred because it was, running through the, insulation. And, that was what did most of the bad damage. We had to have the whole roof replaced. And, this is where it started, was in the back room. There was a bag of clothes here that we think was the starting point, and some, ember, most likely from a cigarette, uh, fell down in there and started up. And it would have been much worse. There was a can of butane. Yeah, the soot and smoke. That was part of the reason I had to get my computer cleaned. I could not risk turning it on until I had it completely detailed, which took a while. But yeah, it just went up this wall into the roof and just kind of traveled from there. And ah, this is what my room looked like after the disaster. I had to rehome most of the fish because I couldn't have a way to take care of them. And yeah, it, like wrecked everything. You can't see it in this picture, but the roof fell in the right side of the room and just kind of trashed it all. And the rest of it's from where I was trying to gather certain items. And yeah, I am, but I'm trying to quit now after this. It was a big life-changing thing. Definitely not worth it for sure. But yeah, I still have the toad, which was in this big tank here, and both of the geckos. I was able to take care of them throughout the whole time. And then these, all the pictures of the big cloud in between my house. This was when we went to the hotel that the State Farm put us up in for a month. And there, oh my god, there's this stockpile of uh what was it called? Creosote treated railroad ties that stretched for miles um through the town where I live. And yeah, fires just happens really fast, and it's almost impossible to control or even get a hold of. We had 3 people trying to put out our back room, and we just barely managed to contain it enough for the firefighters to get there. And, but yeah, this was right outside the hotel, and all those railroad ties that are behind the hotel and stretched miles through town caught on fire, and creosote was soaked in there as a preservative for the wood, and just kept the fire going and going and going for days. So yeah, just kind of seems like fire wants to follow me. But yeah, currently, that's the back room after they came and flipped everything. Yeah, that's the active fire at the hotel. The voices in the background are my mom and some guy who pulled up to ask what was going on. It was a crazy time. Been a wild couple months. But luckily, we had full coverage insurance on everything. So they're rebuilding the house, and we're in rental until it's done. And we're getting paid for the lost items. So it could have been way worse, but it's a major waiting game right now. In probably be a few more months before we get back into our house. Thank you. Yeah, all in all, we got lucky. Like, if Rocket Mortgage honestly didn't force us to have full coverage, um, we might not have. And who knows where we'd be. But yeah, definitely a list of insurance while you hope you don't need it is definitely a lifesaver when you do. Yeah, hurry up and wait. But that's about that. Just wanted to give some background on where I've been. And now for something more fun.